Hey guys, it's GameFace here and welcome back to episode 106 of my Leeds United career mode. Now in today's episode we will be finishing off the summer transfer window. We've got two more games to play as well. The first one against Rosenborg and that is basically to qualify for the Champions League. It's the second leg of that. The first leg we drew 1-1 in the last episode, and then we've got a game on I think transfer deadline day against Man United in the league. So that'll be a tough game, obviously a big rivalry as well with that. And they'll be competing for the title alongside us this year. So it's going to be a very interesting episode. We could well qualify for the Champions League here, which is obviously very important because that's where we need to be with the sort of team that we've got. There's been a lot of changes because we've got a lot of tired players because we played quite recently. So we've had to make quite a few changes, but yet we've still got a very respectable team. I think that's a decent side, and that just pretty much shows how much we've reinforced the side over the last year or so. So this is our weakened team, but yet it's looking quite good. As you can see there, you can pretty much see everyone on the pitch. Then we've got a really strong bench. Aguero on there if we need him, obviously, but there's a lot of big names here that miss out. So we've done quite well, I think, to get such a strong team here, and that just shows why we need to be in the Champions League, because we have the squad to deal with that, I think, now, which is very good news for us. But before we get into the game, if we go ahead and hit 25 likes on this video, that'd be really appreciated. Also, if you haven't already, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button as well. That'd be brilliant. We are so close to 4,000 subs, so if you could help make that happen even quicker, then that'd be absolutely fantastic. So yeah, let's crack on with this game and try and get ourselves through into the Champions League. Come on, we played really well last time we played against them in the first leg. We looked really good and we somehow only came away with a draw. This game should really be already put to bed in this second leg. But we'll see how we get on. Make sure that they don't score this time round. But we have got the away goal, which I'm assuming means something, but I'm not too sure, to be honest. I'm not 100% whether it does mean anything in the Champions League qualifiers. I'm not really playing too often, but we've got Ep here cutting inside. Gonna have a shot. Oh, gotta do better there. Should at least be on target. That's lovely play. Ep again takes a huge deflection. We're going to take it short to Ep. He's going to go for the cross. Nearly a free header for Samaris, and I think Zuma was trying to help him out there as well. Oh, it's a ball through, and God, it's 1-0. 2 on aggregate. That is their first shot that they've had. I'm almost certain of that. Yeah, first shot, first goal, and it's the only thing they've done. It's genuinely the first time they've been in our box. Okay, we got ourselves a corner. Let's take it short again. And we need a good delivery here, please. Zuma's in there, who looks so good from corners. We look so much better this year from corners in general. We got Bridcut going to hit one. Oh, if that's anywhere else, that's gone in. Taylor, go on. Oh, we needed a goal there. Half time, losing the game 1-0 still. At the moment, we're not qualifying for the Champions League. Yeah, frustrating. Really need a goal. We need someone to score a scream at the moment. That's the only real chance at the moment of us scoring. So we're going to bring on Ramirez, take off Bridcut. We've got to kind of almost panic a little bit, I suppose. Antonio's also going to come off. We'll bring on Mane, who looks a little bit more threatening, I suppose, than Antonio. We've got Silva and Aguero that can come on still. We'll leave it like that, though, for now. We won't make the third and final change just yet, because obviously we've got the game against Man United in a few days' time, but we desperately need to try and get a goal. And it's only, as the game goes on, it's only more likely that they're going to start putting even more players behind the ball. So we need to try and get the goal quite quickly before they start doing that. Ramirez? Well, that's why he's being brought on. If you were questioning why I've brought him on to score goals, that's why. Take a Bridcut off who can't do that sort of thing. I had a feeling that Ramirez has got that in his locker. I think we've seen it before in previous games, and he's just done it. We needed one of those goals to go in. It has. It's 1-1 right back in this game now. And I think at the moment it'll go into extra time because we've both got the away goal, so he still needs another one. Ideally also not going into extra time because we've got a big game against Man United soon. They've also got to come out of the shell a little bit now as well, so they're not going to be as defensive as they have been in recent minutes. We've got a good chance here with Ep. Can he finesse this one round? It gets blocked. Here we go, Ian Taylor getting forward again. Not seen too much of him, to be honest, Ian Taylor. He's been a bit disappointing, and that continues, really. 20 minutes left, we're going to make the final change, and it's going to be Iheanacho to come off. Now, the obvious thing to do here would be to bring Aguero on. I'm not actually going to do that, I'm going to bring Silva on. Aguero, even though it's obviously a very important player, isn't that strong, he's not that big really, is he? And I want someone that's a bit bigger up front, though. I think Silva fits that. I also trust him to still play quite well, Silva, so we're going to go with that. Again, some people probably would have brought Aguero on, but I think Silva's the best option with 20 minutes left. Hopefully that pays off. Come on, Mane, use your pace. There's 15 minutes left. Silva's getting up in support. Across to Silva. Can he finish this off? Why is he taking it on his left foot? What a stupid thing to do. Samaris was supposed to do a fake shot there, but it didn't let me for some reason. Ian Taylor. Oh my god, it's nearly been parried right into the path of one of our players. Ramirez might try another one, this time on his left foot. It was off into the corner, but saved in the end. 10 minutes left. Through to Silva. I think he's onside here, Silva. Can he finish it off? What a tackle that is. Don't know how he's managed it. Very unrealistic, but he got the ball. Can't really argue with that too much. Through to Silva again. He's looking good here. Silva, why do that? Oh, yeah. Clear it off the line, of course. Anything to prevent us from scoring. Silva again. Another save. Don't want us to score, do they? No way. No way you're about to do this. No. This game is ridiculous. How? You've seen how many shots I've had. 1 minute of added on time as well, which seems to, for once, actually go quite long. It felt more like 3 or 4 minutes of added on time, which again is a little bit coincidental. They didn't want us to score, so they had enough time so they could score. Frustrating, is that? Very frustrating. Because, again, this game's cost us. Cost us the Champions League as well. Of course, that's it. We're out of the Champions League. Well, we didn't even qualify for the Champions League. Well, that is annoying. Very annoying. Again, what could I do? Look at that. Look at those stats. 16 shots, 11 of those on target. They had 3 shots, 3 at target, 2 goals. And to be honest, the other shot that they had on target, I thought had gone in. I remember the shot very well, because I remember thinking, wow, that was close to 2 shots, 2 goals. But it didn't. We managed to just about save it. But yeah, there's something obviously wrong with the game in career mode. The gameplay's horrific against the AIs. So hopefully that improves in FIFA 17, and that actually gives me a chance now to quickly talk about something. I don't know if I mentioned it in a video earlier. I forgot to mention it in today's video at the start, but I've been invited to play the beta for FIFA 17, which is really good. It's the career mode beta as well, so let me know in the comments below if you've been invited to that as well. I got invited to it last year and the year before, but I missed it in FIFA 15 somehow. I think I just missed the email, but last year I did a couple of videos on it. Obviously I can't do videos of the actual beta, but I do videos talking about what's on the beta and giving little hints here and there. So if you want me to do that again this year, I probably will, to be honest, but let me know in the comments anyway if you'd like to see that again, because I have been invited to it. So I think it starts on the 18th of August, something like that, the beta. So that'd be quite good if I could get some information out about what the gameplay is like in career mode and the overall feel of career mode in FIFA 17. Let me know about that in the comments if you'd like to see it. But we've got a final game of the episode now against Man United as we come towards the end of the transfer window. Gonna have to try and forget about that Champions League loss. Really lost for words, to be honest, for it. One of those things that again has happened because of how ridiculous this game is. So, let's have a look at the emails before we get on with the Man United game. I don't think there's too much to look at. We've got a transfer offer in. A lot of matches rescheduled, and some prize money for not qualifying. What bidding actually for Congolo here from Newcastle? 6 million is his value, 5 million is the bid. We're actually going to ask for 7. I think he's worth more than 6, so we're going to ask for 7. They've only given us 5 as well, which is a little bit cheap of them. But let's go on the Man United game. I'll change around the team, and I'll be back once I've done that. And this is the team that I've gone with. Basically the starting 11 that you'd probably expect to be. It's the same back four, same goalkeeper. Dyer in front of them. We've got Ramirez and Lucas in front of him. Mane on the left, Silva on the right, and Aguero up front. That means that is the bench. Ian actually doesn't get into the team because he's actually been quite bad in recent games, which is very frustrating. We've obviously paid decent money for him. I think it was 19 million, I think springs to mind for Ian, but I could be wrong there. But like I said, we've got a game against Man United now. Let's try and get the 3 points. We're currently in 4th place, I think on 7 points from 3 games. Obviously, if we beat them, then that would help us out massively. They've got a very good team. We saw that last year, at the end of last season when we played them. They've got a very strong team. So, we'll see how we get on, but they've got a lot of good players. I don't know whether they've signed Neymar yet or not. I'm sure we'll find out in this match. Come on, this is a home match for us. We need to get the 3 points. That will help us massively in getting further up the league table as well. Also, if we qualify for the Champions League a bit more convincingly this year, we'll obviously have Champions League next year, which I'll probably do another season. I'll probably just continue this one until the end of FIFA 16 now. There's no point starting another one after the Leeds one. So we should really get to the end of this another season, I think. We'll have to just see how that goes, obviously. But yeah, they've started off with some really quick passing here. Really quick. This is already looking like a very tough match for us. Corner's taking short to Mane. Can we have a good ball in, please? It's not great, and it's gone over the bar. I don't know who's got the last touch on that. Didn't even look like we touched it at all. Another short one. Another one to Mane. Another one fired into Van Dijk this time. Just a little bit too high for him. If the delivery was better, I think we'd be scoring a lot of goals, actually, from corners. That's it for the first half. Still drawing the game 0-0. Frustrating first half. We've had the better chances, but when they're going forward, they look like scoring every single time. But we have been in that half a lot more, and we've been the better team. But it's another one of those matches, similar to the game that we just played, where it feels like any moment with their first proper attack, they're going to go and score. It's one of those matches, it seems. I don't really know why. We need to try and keep the ball a little bit better as well, because when they keep hold of it, they really do keep hold of it for a long time usually. Other than that, it would just happen there. Commentators curse. Okay, 2 changes now. We are going to also change the formation as well, which I've not done in quite a while actually on this career mode. So we're going to go to a 4-2-3-1 formation, see how it goes. We're going to bring on Yedlin at right attacking mid. I think he's going to do quite well. I think we've played Yedlin there before. It might be Nelson, I can't remember. But Ep106 also comes on as well. That means we're taking off Eric Dyer and Mane, and we've got Ramirez and Lucas in the middle at the moment. Galloway's just been booked. I'm quickly going to adjust some of the player instructions in a second, but we'll wait and see how that goes. There's not too much longer left now. We've got to try and find a goal from somewhere. Silva through to Yedlin. This is the chance. From the counter-attack, this is what I was on about with Yedlin. Oh, of course he catches up, but that's surely going to be red then if he's called that a foul. Personally, I don't think it was, but must be a red, and it is a red. Valencia is off. But yeah, that is very good. We'll take that. Got a free kick, 27 yards out. Not too good from these ranges, I'll be completely honest. Eric Dyer, our best taker, has just gone off as well, so it looks like Van Dijk will step up. Never taken one with him before. Come on. I don't know if that's enough power. It's difficult to tell. Oh, come on. Just let me score for once. How many times? I'm going to play this. Okay, not to Yedlin. You guys saw that. Onto the edge of the box to Aguero and blocked. Man United looking better now. They've gone down to 10 men. That's weird, isn't it? Just like this game. Everything the game does just seems to be backwards at the moment. Okay, final change. Antonio's going to come on. Lucas will come off. Forgot he was playing, so we're going to take him off. What we're going to do is move Antonio onto the right. Yedlin's going to play holder midfielder, kind of more centre mid now, to be honest. Try and win back the ball quite quickly. We'll see how that goes. I might end up swapping Antonio and Yedlin round quite quickly, but we'll have to wait. Yedlin, go on. Into the path of Silva. Oh, we've scored. Oh, it's late on. I moved Yedlin back onto the right. Antonio began to start playing centre mid again. Oh my days, it worked. It worked with Yedlin. Alright, yeah, the shot wasn't great, but he was one that got us the deflection there and caused a little bit of havoc in the box. I mean, it's fluky, but it's deserved, for God's sake. Who cares if it's fluky? We had that many damn chances. To score like that is a little bit of a joke, but we'll take it. 90th minute, and it's his first goal of the season as well. How many shots have we had? Feels like we've had loads. 14, 8 on target. They've had 2 on target. Pretty much sums up the game, and it's a deserved victory. We've just got to hold on now. Really do just got to hold on. I don't think they'll have any more chances, I would have thought, anyway. No, they haven't. We've won the game 1-0. Oh, about damn time as well that we got the result we deserved. It should have been by more. Really, on another day, it would have been an absolute thrashing. But it's not. It's 1-0. We got the 3 points. But yeah, disappointing. It wasn't more. But yeah, that is pretty much it for this episode. Pogba's just moved to Sevilla. Of course, Sevilla have 66.5 million to spend on Pogba. We're not going to make any more signings ourselves, I don't think. Although it depends what happens with this Congolo deal. They've matched it. I've got Killock here, 1 year loan deal. We will get rid of him to Preston. If Congolo goes, then we'll probably look to get in another centre-back. But it might just be a pretty rubbish one. But we'll wait and see. He's been sold now, so We'll try and get another one. We've got 8 hours to do that. Let's see how much money we've got to spend. Okay, so just under 8 million to spend on a new centre-back. That's quite good, to be honest. We don't need someone that's going to start a game necessarily for us. But I have been scouting a few off camera. I've been looking at some. We don't need someone that's going to get into that starting 11. If you think about the centre-backs we've got Van Dijk, Kurt Zouma and Capella. They are our 3 main centre-backs. And our 4th one is obviously Gordon, who's 74 overall and is fantastic. So our 5th one needs to be somewhere around 70, 71 overall. This guy fits the bill. I think he looks like the right sort of player to get in. He's 6'6". He's quite fast actually for his height as well, which is good. And he's 70 overall. Yes, he's not going to be fantastic even in a couple of years' time, but he's good for his age. Not fantastic for his age, but he's good. So we'll get him in. I think we're just going to go with we'll go 2.5. I want to make sure I get him in. I don't really want to be wasting time putting in bids. So I'm going to have to maybe overpay a little bit here. I think 2.5 is reasonable. Hopefully Swansea agree to it. They have done, luckily. I probably should have put in another bid as well, just in case, but they have agreed to it. 5-year deal, and he'll be a sporadic first-team player. Hopefully he's alright with that. I imagine he will be. He's already that Swansea, so it's not too much of a difference, I would imagine, for him. This should be our final signing of the transfer window, just to make sure we get someone else in. And we've got in Kyle, and he signs for us. So that is everyone I want to sign now. I'm pretty happy with that. Got in our 5th centre-back. Obviously, we've got Eric Dyer as well, who could play there, but I'm not a fan of using him in that sort of role. And I think the final thing for us to do now is, first of all, see how much money we've got, which seems to be quite good, the wage that we've got, in case we want to make any pre-contract agreement deals in January. But we're also going to have a look at some players to sign up to a new deal, so I'll be back once I've offered them contracts. Okay, so I've offered new contracts to everyone that had 11 months left on the deal, because I want to keep all of them, to be honest. There's a couple of youngsters here that I think look good enough to challenge for a place in the cup team this year. He's probably looking at the least good out of all of them, probably the worst, to be honest, out of the ones that we've offered contracts. But I'm still going to give him a new deal even. I think he wants about 2,900 or something like that. So we're going to go ahead with it. But I don't think there's any more deals to be made now. I think we've made all the signings I'm after. If we look at how much we've spent, let's see which way we go in here. Leeds, we've spent 49.1 million and we've actually lost 8.56 worth of players. So I think that's good business, to be honest, that we've done in this transfer window. We've spent quite a lot of money, as we needed to make sure we were competitive in all competitions. Obviously, we can't be competitive now in the Champions League. Still not going to get over that. Can't believe the way that we went out. But Danilo has moved. He's actually really good, isn't he? Wow. He's just moved to Bilbao. But it looks really good. Again, we can't get him in, obviously, but it's good to have a look at some players around Europe that we might be coming up against in the Europa League, which I believe we should just go straight into now, because we didn't qualify for the Champions League. No more transfers to be made, so that is it for this episode. Thank you all for watching. If we could go ahead and hit 25 likes on this video, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Also, if you haven't already, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button as well. That'd be even better. And yeah, that is pretty much it, I believe. We've spent, well, the teams in total across all leagues have spent just over 200 million, which is quite a lot, obviously. We're quickly going to have a look at some monthly scouting updates as well before we go. I can't imagine there'll be too much more to show you here. Some Scottish players actually look quite good. English players, not great. English players are the main ones I'm after, to be honest. Italians, oh no, I want to reject him. We'll sign him up, though. Not too many good ones that stand out, but we'll take a closer look at them probably in the next episode. That is it. We're now second in the league at the moment, 2 points behind Chelsea on 12, who have won all their games so far. But like I say, that is it for this episode. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.